to Dan's Bar. Today we are going to go on an adventure to the Abbey. That's right, today it's a drink called the Abbey. Now why am I decked out in Columbia Yacht Club sailing apparel, you may ask? Maybe it's a branding opportunity, but maybe the club ship is called the Abbey, which is short for the Abbeyvite because it's an icebreaker from northern Lake Michigan. Anyway, it's a long story, but the Abbey is a great place to have a little brunch, have a little cocktail, and if you're getting a little tired and sick of the mimosa, you think you want to step it up a little bit beyond the standard mimosa, the orange juice and the champagne, you can mix it up by making the Abbey. Now, the Abbey is a drink that was in a cookbook that came out in the 1930s, I believe, and I totally forget what it was called or who wrote it, but it is a classic takeoff on a gin martini. You're gonna go ahead and have a basic gin martini with 2 shots of gin, 1 shot of a vermouth, but you're also gonna throw in a shot of your orange juice as well as some citrus-based bitters. So that combination kind of steps it up a little bit, makes it a little bit more aggressive than your standard brunch cocktail, while also being utterly delicious. That's going to satisfy all of your morning cocktail needs. In this case, it's evening for me, but I think we'll let it pass because this is fresh, and I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I need to use it. So what we're gonna do today is make the Abbey. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with 2 shots of a Koval gin because Koval's delightful, shop local, local's good, you know. I'm pretty sure they're making hand sanitizer now, but contrary to what some people may say, their gin is not at all hand sanitizer. Those other people would in fact be my mother because of, I've told that story already. We're gonna do some delicious Koval gin in this. Koval gin, by the way, does not taste like hand sanitizer. Some people just don't like gin, and it's okay that they're wrong, but they shouldn't put forth their views on other people. They don't, for the record. My mom, I'm getting way too in-depth in this, aren't I? We're gonna go ahead and put in a shot of a vermouth to complement that. And I'm not one to say what cocktails anybody should like or what beverages anyone should like, to each their own. But Koval does make a very good gin. They have a barrel-aged gin that I do like as well, and I've mentioned earlier. But I think that in this cocktail it would kind of muddy it too much. I don't think the barrel-agedness would go well with the orange juice, and that's totally a word. So we got our basic martini at this point. So we've got our gin and our vermouth and our martini, and we're now just gonna kind of mix that up by adding in some orange juice and the citrus, in this case, a grapefruit-based bitters. That's what's gonna give it a little bit more of a breakfast-style feeling to it. I'm saying a lot, and I'm trying to stop, so now I'm just aware of how much I'm doing it. It's annoying. In any case, we are gonna have more of a breakfast type atmosphere to this, so that this is kind of what makes it more of a breakfast cocktail, because it does have that orange aspect. As a random side note, people used to think that oranges were good for breakfast because the citrus, I did it again, the citrus aspect would make you warmer, the acidity would actually warm up your body, and the color would do all sorts of things. I don't know, something around it actually making you warmer in the morning, because apparently people are always cold in the morning, which is utter poppycock. Although the sugar would probably increase your metabolism a bit, so maybe the sugar would actually make you a little bit warmer. It's all nonsense. It's all sugar and vitamin C, basically. But, you know, it's tasty sugar and vitamin C. So, you know, can't go wrong with that. Alright, that's a good number of grapefruit bitters there. This is a Scrappy's bitters, by the way. Because, you know, when in doubt, be scrappy. I'm also using my full, I think it's a Boston shaker. The full shaker here because I do actually want some ice chips in there, especially if you're having this as part of a morning beverage. You want to make sure that it does have that water dilution in it to make sure you do have some water to start your day with, and you don't start your day purely on a diet of booze. And brunch, which is delicious, don't get me wrong, but a little bit of water wouldn't hurt. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a shake and put it into our lovely little glass that's all ready and see where we go from there. Shaking time. It's fizzing. Well shaken then. And now we'll go ahead and strain this into our glass with our fancy-dancy color-coordinated strainer, because why wouldn't you color-coordinate your strainer? Come on now, just common sense. Ooh, reach around here. Oh yeah, got that orange color. I almost added some Aperol to this, purely for color, but decided that that would just be too extra. I also almost put in some Luxardo maraschino liqueur because you're supposed to have like a cherry on top, and I thought that would be kind of a good cherry addition to it, but decided that having 2 more things in this lineup it looked too extra, so I didn't. And I thought this was perfect. So let's see where we're at and how we're doing. Oh, that's divine. You know, a good martini, that's just a gin-based martini, gin and vermouth, is delightful in every way. Dilute it a little bit, add a little bit of orange flavor to it, add a little bit of citrus bitters to it. That's rock solid. That's real tasty. You know what? Have an Abbey on the Abbey, and you'll be happy. That didn't rhyme, but we'll go with that anyway. In any case, I hope everyone's being safe, staying home, social distancing, wearing masks, washing their hands, all that good stuff. Yeah, so until we meet again, I will try to say less, and happy practice with cocktails. Cheers.